This is DrDonut. He is a very big YouTuber with over 200,000 subscribers that does Minecraft and PvP content, mainly crystal PvP. He has done extraordinary feats in Minecraft, such as surviving a $20 billion bounty and faced many tough opponents such as Marlow or even Clown Pierce. But how good is he really at PvP in general? In this video we will find out.
We will be using the public 1.9 PvP tier list to analyze the skill of DrDonut in each PvP game mode. This includes swords, pot, netherite pot, axe, UHC, and crystals. The tier list has a total of 5 tiers, with tier 1 being the best and tier 5 being the worst. For example, an average player would most likely be around tier 4 or tier 5. Okay, now let's get started.
First, let's determine his skill in sword PvP. We can see DrDonut fighting Marlow in sword in one of his videos. He did pretty well, getting a fair amount of crits in, but Marlow was still able to win. This is because DrDonut is very inconsistent with his timing in hand. He also doesn't understand his reach that well. Marlow was barely strafing as well, which was why he was able to get the crits in. Overall, because of these factors, DrDonut would be around low tier 4 in swords. Next up, we got pot PvP in this mode. DrDonut did even worse than swords. He was able to get some hits in against Marlow, but it's due to his extraordinarily bad aim he was unable to start any combos. His spotting speed was also extremely slow, showing his inexperience in this mode. This would make him a low tier 5 in pot. Next up, we got netherite pot. In this mode, he got absolutely destroyed by Marlow as well. He was able to get some hits in, but his timing was extraordinarily bad, getting barely even a few crits on Marlow. He also has basically no idea what he is doing when he is healing, having extremely slow potting speed and having like no knowledge of this game mode at all. This would make him a low tier 5 in this mode as well. Next up, we got XPVP. In this game mode, DrDonut does have an idea of what he is doing. He was able to beat out Jay the Bold and even Marlow in this mode. We can see he does understand some X techniques such as backstabs, auto hits, and stuns. However, he is pretty inconsistent some of the time. This would make him run a tier 4 in that. Next up, we got UHC. DrDonut has fought against Jay the Bold and Marlow in this mode, but lost to them both. We can't see he got many of the techniques he knows from Axe, but is unable to utilize the utilities, only using a water bucket. Because of this, he would probably be around the tier 4/tier 5. Finally, we got crystal PvP, which is his main mode. We can't see that he is pretty good at it. Due to beat majority of the players he fought, even though he lost to Marlow, he did a lot better in this mode than other modes. He was able to beat Clown Pierce though, who is around a tier 4 in crystals, and many other decent crystal players as well. This would make him around a low tier 3 in this mode.
Overall, DrDonut is low tier 4 in swords, low tier 5 in pot, low tier 5 in netherite pot, tier 4 in axe, tier 4/tier 5 in UHC, and low tier 3 in crystals. This means DrDonut is an average PvPer, being only above average in crystal PvP.
Okay, now subscribe because Obama says so.